Hello everyone. Could you hear my voice?
Yes,
Uh,
Yeah.
loud and clear.
all right. Thank you. And we still have one guest coming in, and I think we can start first. So, so the Mimi, so the Mimi RIP. Could you just start our AMA?
Hi, Miles. Hi,
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah.
Good evening.
Yeah. We
Rama.
can start now. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, just a quick introduction about me. Today seems to be a very interesting topic that we are going to discuss. This is me, Mixar here from. I'm basically located in Hong Kong. So I'm in this space from last 8 years, and I'm one of the earliest investor on XRP. And being in the meme space from the last 2 years, so the primary focus is on XRP and XRPL ecosystem. And yeah, once again, I welcome everyone to this wonderful space today. And I'm really excited to co-host this conversation about one of the hottest topics in the crypto recently. Everyone hears that Ethereum's big move and whether it's finally ready to take over the Bitcoin or not. You might have seen many headlines stating that there are plenty of ETFs. It ETH is surging, institutions are piling in, and the entire Ethereum ecosystem is buzzing with the new projects and upgrades. But is this just an hype cycle, or there are more utility for Ethereum in the coming days? We have to just wait and watch. As we move ahead, if we compare the utility, Ethereum has higher, more utility than the other infrastructure ecosystems combined. In today's discussion, we are primarily going to dig deeper into whether Ethereum is truly in a position to challenge Bitcoin's dominance and what the upcoming Petra upgrade means for the network and how both retail and institutional investors are reacting to all this momentum. So there will be this will be a EMA. So there will be questions asked to each of the guests, and based on the questions, they're going to give you the answers. And today's topic mostly, as I said, will involve about Ethereum's Petra upgrade, and about the meme cycle. So meme cycle, I mean, as we know, memes ecosystem is quite large. The community on every blockchain is getting higher and higher, and daily volume is even in billions today. So we don't know, like in the future, maybe the community will be the hype behind the community will be bigger than the utility itself. So today's topic mostly, as I said, about the Petra upgrade as well as Ethereum as a meme space. So I warmly welcome each and everyone here to engage in this conversation today and gather as much information as possible. And yeah, it's a kind of Q&A. So some questions which the guest will be answering today. And yeah, that's how it is. So we can go ahead. We can start the conversation, and I would hand over the space to Miles. So you can continue, Miles. Thank you. Hello.
Yeah, I think Miles just offline.
Okay.
By the way, Mimi, so you are the host of our AMA. So please to be a host to present our AMA. Okay.
Yeah, sure, Miss. I can do that. Yeah, let me
Yeah, you
give me a
can.
sec. Give me a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, you mean you are the host of this AMA. So please just be a host. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me, so we can just, I think every guest could to do the introduction to introduce yourself. So please just from the Ethan. Thank you.
Yeah, so I will go first. So I'm Ethan from Bilson. I work as a security researcher with a focus on the smart contract security. And Bilson is a Web3 security company providing the security audit and also KYT, know your transaction compliance services for centralized exchanges and also for the DeFi projects. So currently, we have provide the KYT services for hashkey exchanges and Hong Kong VEX in Hong Kong, and also provide the KYT services for the OTC service providers in Hong Kong also. And for the security audit, so our clients have included like the Ronin network, SyncSwap, and also PancakeSwap. Some well-known projects in the Web3 ecosystem. Yeah, so that's a brief introduction about Wilson and me. Thank you.
Thanks so much. I guess I'll go next. Nice to meet you all. Happy to be here. My name's Corey, CEO at RuneSoul, joining you from currently very rainy Saigon, Vietnam. RuneSoul is our third GameFi project on a parent umbrella GameFi guild, GameFi aggregator chain called ID Planet. RuneSoul is an ARPG, a little bit of something for everyone, plenty of different player modes. There's a very immersive single player story mode with storyline events and NPC conversations powered by AI. There's quite a few different multiplayer modes. During stages and boss fights, you control 1 to 5 players. So you can control up to 5 characters simultaneously, or you can team up with 2 to 4 players to control a team between yourselves. And then you can go through stages up against bosses or through a boss rush. There is also an auto battler mode for people who are more interested in the back end strategy side of it. We have a kind of a card-based strategy component to it, in addition to a live action ARPG combat. So a little bit of something for everyone. And our players earn in several ways. We have daily, weekly, monthly challenges to earn tokens. You can also earn tokens by defeating other players in multiplayer matches. And our tokenomics are worked out such that if you reinvest those tokens into your player characters, into blind boxes to get rarer character cards, into upgrading your character, leveling them up with items, equipment, and then transacting them on our central NFT marketplace, and all of our NFTs are interoperable between our games, you'll end up making more. That incentivizes more transactions on the system, reduces the downward sell pressure on our tokens, so that's good news for everybody. I'm also happy to say that we recently completed our listing on the Google Play Store. So if you're an Android user, you can currently play. Just search RuneSoul. It's RUNESOUL on the Google Play Store. You'll find it as RuneSoul ARPG. You just sign in with your Google account and get playing. We create your wallet in the back end. That's all done automatically with abstraction. So, and our iOS store listing, we're expecting to hopefully finish sometime this month. That said, looking forward to the conversation and happy to be here. Thanks so much.
Excellent, Corey. Nice to have you here. How about Lucia?
Yeah, hello guys, I'm Lucia E from ARX company. At ARX, we are mixing GameFi, NFT, and the real-world arcade machines. We have been working on decentralized arcade since 2017, from the initial online claw machines games to coin pushers and different online arcade games. Let me introduce our DPay. In our DPay gameplay, you can buy a physical machines and link it to our decentralized application. The machine tracks activity, usage, proof of work system, invite friends to play by social media to boost activity and earns some tokens. Even with low activity, you will still get some tokens because we have set minimum reward system. Actually, it's a play to earn model. And we have also launched different levels of NFT. So now we just finished our game beta a year ago. So ARX now is online. There are 4 channels to experiment. Download from the App Store, open and play on Telegram Mini, a PC website, and Android file. Yeah, if you're interested in our project, please follow us. And we are looking forward to cooperate with Power Chain. Subject. Yeah, if you are interested, please DM with us. Thank you.
Thanks, Lucia. Can we have Amy?
Hi everyone, I'm Amy, the BD director of DAO Gaming, and it's my pleasure to take part in tonight's AMA and thanks for invitation. Now please let me have an introduction of our DAO Gaming. DAO is an innovative GameFi project, and it is a Web3 journey of Daoist cultivation, spiritual practice, and cultural revival. It is committed to providing players with a unique gaming experience. At the same time, it integrates the advantages of Web3 technology to achieve the perfect combination of gaming and finance. And initiated by a global community of Taoist culture enthusiasts, Tao integrates the practice of self cultivation, enlightenment, and ascension into Web3 system. Using gameplay as a media and NFTs and tokens as a bridge, players explore the destinies and the philosophies of humans, immortals and demons in an age of spiritual decline. And our project will have surprising actions in the near future. If you're interested, you can follow our X account. We'll share more details and information about our DAO on our page. Thank you.
Excellent. Thanks, Amy. Thanks everyone for a introduction. So yeah, it's time to start our AMA. Okay. Let me shoot out the first question. We'll start with Amy. So is ETH, the Ethereum, actually in a position to challenge BTC's throne? What do you think? Can you give some hints from your perspective, please, Amy?
It, okay, now let's talk about whether ETH can challenge BTC's dominance. BTC is like the original digital gold. It's been around forever, and people mostly see it as a store of value, a hedge against inflation, or a safe haven in the crypto world. It's simple, decentralized, and has massive brand recognition. Institutions and regular folks alike hold it because of its stability and first mover advantage. Its market cap is still way bigger than ETH's, like 2 or 3 times bigger right now. So it's definitely the king in terms of size and reputation. Now ETH is different. It's not just a digital asset, it's a platform. Think of it as an operating system for crypto apps, DeFi, NFTs, and Web3 projects, all run on ETH. But lately, there's a shift. People are starting to see ETH not just like a tech thing, but financial asset too, maybe even digital gold 2.0, because the picture upgrade just happened, which makes the network faster, cheaper, and better for staking. Plus, institutions are eyeing it. There's a talk of ETH spot ETFs, which make it easier for big money to invest, just like BTC. But in my opinion, here's the thing: Challenger BTC's role isn't just about price. BTC has a decade-long head start in being to go-to store of value. People trust it for
Yeah, Amy,
its high.
I think we are not able to hear you properly.
Sorry, I didn't hear clearly.
Yeah, please go ahead, Amy. You can continue.
Okay. ETH, on the other hand, has a flexible supply after a merge. It's deflationary when demand is high, but it's not fixed like BTC. Some investors prefer the hard money ideal of BTC, so ETH semi-flexible supply may take it less appealing as a pure digital gold competitor. And also, ETH has competition in its own lane. Chains like Solana, Polygon are fighting to be the best smart contract platform. BTC doesn't really have direct rivals in its store of value niche, but ETH has to keep innovating to stay on top its game. And if another chain solves scalability or costs better, ETH's dominance could slip.
Okay, so you basically think that innovation on Ethereum side will keep it on the upside. Okay, so what about you, Lucia? So do you really think that Ethereum can position
Yeah.
higher than BTC?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Honestly, I think they're not the same things. They're very different, I think. Because Bitcoin now it's still the top choice when it comes to the digital store of the value. Kind of like digital code. It has strongest brand, the simplest use case, and also it has clear policy. Yeah, institutional is like this, but ETH is more experimental. It is based on the platform's layer for everything happening in Web3, just like DeFi protocol, NFT marketplaces, layer 2, and just like DAOs. And now even real-world assets like tokenized, just like trusted balls, it's more, yeah, as at the other speakers said, it's more flexible and more constantly evolving. So ETH probably won't to replace BTC, but in terms of economic activities, developer ecosystem, and just like the usage. So ETH already lead to those areas. They are not really in the same road in the future and now. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, that's an excellent point, actually. Sorry, Lucia. So I've made a note of all the points you said. That definitely makes sense. Since Ethereum has better utility and a lot of DeFi protocol, a lot of projects built on Ethereum, there are high chances that even compared to the market price, the infrastructure-wise, the ecosystem, Ethereum has all the potential to grow bigger in size, and not only in market cap terms, as well as in infrastructure side. Yeah, thanks for the insights, Lucia and Amy. Um, yeah, let me ask the next question that we have today. So there's a upcoming Pectra upgrade in the coming month. So how big of a deal is the upcoming Pectra upgrade really to the ecosystem? So I feel there are a lot of functionalities that has been added to this Pectra upgrade. I would like to listen from you people. We start with Corey.
Sure thing. Great question. So the Petra upgrade is a pretty massive leap from the UX standpoint and for staking decentralization in particular. So for those who aren't familiar with the etymology, where the term came from, Petra combines the Prague, the execution layer, and the Electra consensus layer upgrades. So Prague plus Electra equals Petra. It's introducing account abstraction via protocol EIP 3074. This is something that we use in RuneSoul as well. We use optional abstraction, meaning that users just sign up with their Google account. They just connect to Google. Accounts made, wallet is made in the background. So Ethereum is making this much easier to do. This is hugely helpful, I think, particularly for projects like GameFi, where you want the onboarding process to be as smooth as possible. You don't want non-Web3 native users having to fiddle around with wallet creation in order to start playing your game. So this upgrade makes wallets a lot more programmable, more like smart accounts with bundled transactions, and also very importantly, social recovery. Social recovery features are being seen more popularly now on wallets. Even cold wallets now commonly include them. So if you lose your secret phrase to get access back to your wallet, you can have several of your contacts vouch for you in order to get it back. Another protocol being introduced, the EIP 7251, increases the maximum effective validator balance. So it used to be 32 ETH, and now it's going to be 2048 ETH. So this simplifies validator operations, and it strengthens staking quite a bit. So this is not just a big UX leap, but it's also laying groundwork for future growth. Petra is positioned and as Ethereum states, to help onboard the next billion users with smoother user experience and reduction in staking complexity. Both are crucial for real-world adoption. It's not as flashy as Merge, but it's much more of a foundational upgrade. So I think it's quite a big deal for Ethereum. Yeah, something to be excited about. Thank you.
Thanks, Corey. I also heard that the gas fees can be paid with other tokens apart from Ethereum, but I'm not very sure. The Petra upgrade as an option. Let's wait and see. Let me shoot out the same question to Ethan. So Ethan, so what do you think about the upcoming Petra upgrade?
Yeah, so that's a good question, and I quite agree with what Corey just said, and so it's a really a big deal for Ethereum, as the Petra upgrade can increase the user experience for all the Ethereum users, and I just have some add-ons about the EIP 7702, so which sets the EOA, the external owner account, with the account code. So it allows the EOAs to temporarily behave like the smart contract accounts by just including an account code in a transaction. So when user make transactions, so it actually can just adding an account code into this transaction, and the user account will behave like the smart contract. So it actually can unlock some features like the batching transactions, and also guest sponsoring by other accounts, and some other smart contract functions without deploying a separate smart contract or deploying another smart contract account. Yeah, so I think that's the most important upgrade in the picture, and also for the Ethereum ecosystem. And currently, I have seen MetaMask wallet has supported such feature. So it actually can. So you can use the MetaMask delegation toolkits to upgrade your EOAs with the EIP 7702 features. So you can use the delegation toolkits to upgrade your account into a smart contract account without deploying a smart contract account. So I think that's the most important and also interesting feature and functions in the picture. So you actually can do a lot of things with such feature. So you can call, so you can use other accounts to delegate your wallet. So you actually can make different combination and also different functions from different smart contracts. Yep. So I think that's the most important upgrade in the picture upgrade. And I have an add-on about the security, because when user unlock the delegation or unlock the EOA account code, so it actually it will give the delegation or give the control of the user's wallet to other accounts. So there are some new phishing vectors for the Ethereum users. So the hackers can trick users to give the delegation to the hackers address, and then the hackers can use use the delegated wallets to do some malicious activities, like transfer the funds of the delegated wallet out and also into the hacker's wallet. So yeah, so we will see some new phishing attacking vectors in the future, or in the following days, I think. So so the general users should be aware of such phishing attacks. Yeah, so that's my answer for the picture upgrade and also some security concerns. Yeah, so that's my answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Ethan. Thanks for your insights. Yeah, that was quite something new for me. EOA, external owner accounts, where we can delegate the account to the other person. And the important part you have mentioned is security. Thanks for that, Ethan. So, how about Amy? So what do you
Okay,
think about the vector upgrade? Yeah, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, sorry.
Thank you. For this question, I think the ETH picture upgrade is of great significance, as it aims to enhance the network staking, scalability, and user experience. The upgrade enables account abstraction, allowing users to pay gas fees with tokens other than ETH, like USDC or DAI. Additionally, third party services can sponsor gas fees. And besides, through ETH improvement proposals such as EIP 7692, will become more efficiency, speeding up smart contraction execution. This benefits both developers and users by reducing the cost and complexity of deploying smart contracts. And the picture introduces EIP 702, which enables validators to trigger withdrawals directly from the execution layer, streamlining the process of withdrawing stakes ETH. And it also increases the stake limit of validators from 32 to 2048 ETH via EIP 7251. Um, and besides, it introduces Vertical trees, which allows now nodes to store less blockchain data. This speeds up transaction processing and make the ETH network faster and more scalable in the long term. And also, Pacture improves layer 2 solutions like Arbitrum and Optimism by introducing peer DAS. This technology makes it easier to handle data for layer 2 networks and reducing costs and improving speed. And so the Pacture upgrade is a crucial step in ETS evolution. And it addressed existing issues and enhanced the network in multiple aspects. I think it can improve ETH's competitiveness in the blockchain industry. Thank you. That's my answer.
Thank you, Amy. So, based on your inputs, you say the major one should be the speed, reducing the gas fees, and fees can be paid using other blockchain tokens. Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for the insight, Amy. So let me shoot out the same question to Lucia. Hi, Lucia. So your
Yeah.
inputs on the Spectra upgrade, please.
Yeah, I think Pacture may not have the middle bus that Merge had. Yeah, it's still a very important upgrade. So introduced the EIP 3074 allows for feature like social recovery and batch transactions, and it also make the shelf custody with more user friendly. So it's a big deal for the adoption, especially as we try to onboard more people into Web3 without depend on decentralized exchanges. It also help optimize gas usage and set the stage for future updates like the Verge and Purge. So in short, it's not something like will necessarily move to the price overnight, but it's part of the ETH's long-term evolutions to become more scalable, efficient, and easy to and very easy to use. So this kind of upgrades quietly built on the foundation for ETH to keep growing, especially as more apps and users come in. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Lucia. Yeah, so you said there will be no middleman, no exchanges required for Ethereum after this upgrade. Thank you, Lucia. And yeah, let me ask the next question again to you, Lucia. So you might be knowing that recently a lot of institutions are already buying Ethereum. Should the retail investors like you and me, we should follow the institution? We should start loading up on Ethereum. So
Yeah.
what's your input on that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's good question. Institutional interest in ETH, yeah, is definitely very common. I think over the past year, we've seen some companies like BlackRock launched tokenized funds on ETH, and some ETF filings, both spot and feature based, that include ETH. So it is pretty clear, that a narrative around ETH shifting from just we know that technology play to the legitimate investment grade assets. But retail investors, I think, should still be cautious and think over, and think independently. Just following the institutions, can be risk because their risk tolerate, just like time frames and strategies are commonly very different. So they might be used ETH for staking for or even just as part of a large edge. So that said, if you believe in the broader ETH ecosystem, if its growth of layer 2 or new applications, then ETH is kind of the backbone of all that. So yes, it makes sense to consider ETH as a core holding, but understand why you are holding it and make sure it fits you and you can tolerate the risk. So in total, I think just be cautious is very important. Thank you.
Thanks, Lucia. Yeah, the price is hovering around 2,500, 2,600 USD. Let's see this market cycle. There are a lot of expectation from Donald Trump too. Yeah, let's see. Let's wait and watch. Let me shoot the same question to you, Amy. So what do you think? Since institutions are buying the Ethereum in long funds, should we follow that? Should retail Ethereum now?
Okay, well, when big players like hedge funds or Wall Street firms start buying something, it usually means they see long-term value. For example, for ETH, that could be because the upgrades like Pacture, as we mentioned before. But I think just because institutions are buying doesn't mean you should too, because they can buy slowly over months, maybe even years, at lower prices using strategies like dollar cost averaging. Retail investors often see a price spike, panic buy at the top, and then get stuck if the price drops. And sometimes rumors about big whales are just like that rumors. Maybe a few traders are pumping the price for their own again, and institutions aren't actually buying as much as everyone thinks. And also, ETH is still super volatile. Even if institutions are in, the price can swing 20% or more in a week. And if you are investing money you can't afford to lose, or you panic sell when it drops, you are setting yourself up for stress. Crypto should be a small part of your portfolio, or not everything. And this question, institutional buying is a signal that ETH is gaining legitimacy, but it's not a guarantee that the price will keep going up. So we should do our own research and only invest what you can afford to lose. And don't let FOMO make your decisions. Thank you.
Yeah, that's an excellent point, Amy. Yeah, as you said, DCA works in any cycle. You just average out, keep on buying, and one fine day it shoot outs. Yeah, your point definitely makes sense, Lucy and Amy. So let's focus on the next question. The current Ethereum rally that's happening, is it just a temporary one, short-lived, or do you really think that the trend has started? Trend has been reversed, and finally we are into the moonshot time. Let me start this with Ethan. Please, your insights on this.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So from my perspective, I think the current Ethereum rally could be a start of a real trend reversal. But it depends on some key factors like the macro economy and also the on-chain data of the Ethereum. So we will see the Fed rate cuts in the following months, and also we also see we have seen the Ethereum ETF demands. So we have seen the great inflows in the following days, in the past few days, and we will see. So if the inflows of the Ethereum ETF could be continued, so I think we will see the price of the Ethereum can be maintained and then be increased. And for the on-chain data or the on-chain activities of the Ethereum, as everybody knows that Solana and also and Sui blockchains, so they are the competitors of the Ethereum. So they actually attract many users from the Ethereum and also other EVM layer 2s and also EVM compatible chains. So they actually attract users from these chains into Solana and into Tong network and Sui network. So I think if Ethereum could be if Ethereum can change the situations and can be more competitive in the ecosystem development between the like Solana and also Tong network and Sui. So if Ethereum can handle the competitions, I think its price will go up definitely. And there are some new there's some good news or some good flags about the Ethereum. So first one is the stablecoins inflows on the Ethereum still goes up, and also we have also seen the long-term holders of Ethereum are still accumulating, whether the spot ETF or the old school fashion. So like in the last bull cycles, so the long-term holders of the Ethereum are still accumulating. So that's the bullish side of the Ethereum. Yeah, so I think it could be a start of a real trend reversal. We still need time to see the result. Yeah, so that's my point.
Yeah, Ethan, that's actually a good perspective. As we know, the macro news coming up after Trump's takeover and the on-chain activity of all the blockchains have increased drastically, and the on-chain activity is increasing, the trade volume is increasing, and the ETF inflows, definitely there will be a lot of ETFs coming up signed under SEC.
Yeah.
Thanks again, Ethan. Yeah, the same question to you, Corey. So what's your take on this?
Yeah, thank you. So agree with a lot of points from Eaton. Great points on this question, and it's very early on, so it's hard to make judgments on this that aren't totally speculative. So I'll try to keep this short and sweet. We are hopefully getting a better understanding of the new geopolitics with Trump in power. There was a lot of uncertainty that threw the market initially, but even he observed that the crypto market ended up recovering much more quickly, was much more resilient than the fiat market. So definitely a positive point there. So for Ethereum, this is the $1 million question every time there's a spike, right? The optimistic point is like, okay, is Ethereum going to take lead now for growth over Bitcoin instead of just following, Bitcoin variation patterns? So the momentum this time looks more structural than speculative. That's good. Institutional flows are showing increasing post-spot Ethereum ETF approval rumors. We'll have to see how far that goes. And the Ethereum to BTC ratio is rising steadily. So this is kind of the first signs that people are taking here that Ethereum may be reasserting its leadership narrative. And the narrative tailwinds are real as well. Restaking, for example, with Eigenlayer, layer 2 growth, for example, Base, Arbitrum, ZK Sync, and roll-up economics are strengthening the Ethereum thesis. These are all things that Ethereum has been pushing for a long time that are really coming to fruition. And Ethereum is positioning as the yield-bearing internet bond. So more than just a gas token now, more inherent value in holding Ethereum. So those are all reasons to be optimistic about Ethereum maybe doing a flip on the narrative lead here. But the main thing that Ethereum, I think, still has to prove that we haven't seen yet is if it can lead in a multi-chain world. So more multi-chain and interchain compatibility features from Ethereum is something that I think is going to be key in continuing this narrative push. Thank you.
Thanks, Corey. Your points makes more sense as we are into this geopolitical situation where blockchains are becoming mainstream, and the utilities of Ethereum will grow gradually, and the ecosystem, the change, the cross-chain functionality will start to happen. Yeah, fingers crossed, and let's see like how high where the Ethereum market cap goes this cycle. Yeah, thanks guys, thanks both. Actually, that was quite a good points that you guys have had it. And I finally have one more question. This is for Corey. This is for you. The question is beyond Ethereum itself, which Ethereum ecosystem projects are do you think are worth watching now? With Ethereum meme coins popping off again, and there are a lot of new on-chain coins getting launched every day. So what do you think is the new opportunity where the like first timers, the degens should be looking into?
Thank you. Yeah, another great question. So yeah, well, as we see ETH lead, that's always we assume that's going to be good news for altcoins and for other things. Some serious builders in particular that I would recommend watching. Eigenlayer, as I mentioned earlier, this is redefining Ethereum's trust layer with restaking, trust for restaking for trust features. Blast protocol is a new layer 2 with a native yield function. Native yield is still a little controversial, but it's new and exciting, something to look at for sure. Lido and Rocket Pool are still central big players to the ETH staking economy as well. And a lot of these new features coming out of the Pectra upgrade are around staking features in particular. So these are some projects I think that will benefit significantly from this. Ethereum meme coins are also becoming, how can I say, having more of a structural or stronger narrative to them, not just being jump in, jump out investment noise. Now they're more signals to the wider Ethereum economy. So meme rallies in particular, we're starting to see strong retail flow returning to Ethereum through things like Pepe, Brett on Base. And they're driving a lot more on-chain activity, boosting in particular layer 2 usage, and creating this low barrier, let's call it an attention funnel for new users, and generally really focusing on lowering the onboarding barrier, which is of massive importance if they want to make good on this statement of onboarding the next billion users, right? So we may be entering a new cycle here. Well, I've been hearing a lot of optimism on other AMAs that have been joining as well, both on the Bitcoin side and on the Ethereum side, where infrastructure, memes, and narratives going together are creating this perfect cocktail for new rapid ecosystem growth. That combined with continuing to lower the barrier to entry by making the UX smoother, allowing for simpler onboarding with things like wallet abstraction. These are all exactly the moves that we need for more adoption of non-native Web3 users, converting Web2 to Web3. I think that's the crowd that we're really serving here. Yeah, that's my points on that one. Thanks so much.
Great answers, Corey. Yeah, as memes are evolving, yeah, the potential is there. For now, it's just waiting in. Yeah, the same question to you, Ethan. So, what do you think? What's your insights on this?
Oh, okay, thank you. So I jumped into the crypto space in the last cycle. So because of the DeFi summer, and I'm a kind of old school. I still think the DeFi projects in the Ethereum ecosystem are still worth watching, and they still have the value and the potentials to for users to invest in. So we can see the price and also the development of Aave, the leading lending protocol in the Ethereum, and also the Uniswap, which has launched its layer 2 unit chain, and it's still providing the liquidity incentives for the DeFi users. So I think they are blue chips for comeback with new updates and also with new development, whether with new developments including the RWA, like with other chains, for example, the Aave. So it has set up the partnership with the end chains. So a blockchain developed by the Alibaba, and also it has just launched the end chain. So it has just launched 100 million RWA products in Hong Kong, and actually, so those RWA assets can be used as the collateral in the Aave platform, the sub-platform Horizon. So you can use these RWA assets to borrow other crypto assets in the Horizon platform, which is a sub-platform developed by the Aave. So we can see, so these DeFi blue chips, so they actually has come back with new updates and new momentums. So I think they are still worth watching, and still has great potentials. And the second types of projects, I think, is the RWA assets, like the Isena. So it actually working its own chain called Converge. So it will expanding its stablecoins into its own blockchains and also other blockchains. And it also has worked with the BlackRock, and other other big financial institutions in the U.S. So I think there's also a great potential, and also also some big new updates of the Ethena in the future. Is for its because it will launch its own RWA chains, and there's a trend for RWA and also for the US policies. So I think it will be a hot chip in the future also. And for the meme coin, I think it's a high risk and high volatility, and I think users should be more careful when they invest in the meme coins. So there are some cartels in the meme coin trading. So the general users has less competitive when they trade meme coins. So they actually should be more careful when they want to buy some meme coins, even though it's in the Ethereum blockchains. Yeah, so that's my points for the question. So I still think the DeFi projects are worth watching. And the second thing is the RWA fields like Ethena, Ondu, and other potential RWA related projects. So there's also one project called Kita on the base chain. So the Ethereum layer 2. So there are many new assets about the RWA. So it can be invested or speculated in the RWA fields. So there are many opportunities in the RWA side, and for the meme coin, I think users should be careful. Yeah, so it's so high risky, and users should put small money so they can afford into the meme coins. Yeah, so that's my point about the question. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Ethan. Yeah, that was a great insight, as there are a lot of meme coins launching every day. There are a lot of rug pulls, and you rightly said that people should be very careful about the investment on memes. Yeah, and RWA and DeFi are the prime projects, prime area for you. Yeah, definitely. That's a great insight from both of you, Corey and Ethan. Yeah, the same question. Let me just a one-line answer from you, Amy and Lucia. So, what are your bets on, Amy? Memes or any RWS? Okay, let's give a minute and okay. Yeah. Thanks so much to everyone who joined us today and shared their insights. This was definitely a great uh, sorry. Yeah, thanks everyone. It is very clear that Ethereum's evolution is one of the most exciting stories in crypto right now. And with Spectra upgrade coming up, this could be a real game changer for the entire ecosystem. Either like you're bullish on Ethereum, or you're still an OG loyal to Bitcoin, or you're curious about what's next in this space. I would definitely say this is a great, incredible time to be paying attention to the new launches, the new chains that are evolving each and every day. Uh, yeah, like all the speakers who gave their insights. Definitely makes a lot of sense to the people who are listening, as all the key points, key insights related to the upcoming utility tokens, memes, everything was given to us. And yeah, I think Miles, that should be it. We are good to end the call. Do you guys have anything to highlight before we close this up? Anybody have any quick go through or anything?
Great space and great insights. Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Corey. Thank you. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks again, everyone who joined the call today, and it was pleasure talking to you guys and getting the info. I I marked it as alpha from you guys, so it was a great insight for me, and definitely for the other audience who listen to this as well. So have a great day, have a great evening, wherever you are. Take care, and it's bye from one. Thank you.
Thanks all.
Thank you,
Yep.
everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Have a nice
thanks.
day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.